Welcome back, everyone. Today we're taking a deep dive into the works of Alejandra Pizarnik.
Yeah, really fascinating stuff.
I know, we've got a collection of her poems.
Oh, and some prose, too.
Right, plus some interview snippets, really giving us a window into her thought process.
Yeah, trying to piece together who she was as an artist, and how her style fits in with other writers from that time.
So like a literary puzzle.
Exactly.
Okay, so to start, maybe a little background on Pizarnik herself. I mean, just the fact that she was born in Argentina in 1936 to Jewish immigrant parents.
Yeah.
That's already so interesting.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that background is like woven into her writing.
Right.
Yeah, being a child of immigrants, all those questions about identity, belonging,
Totally.
all those themes just echo throughout her work.
And on top of that, she lived through the shadow of the Holocaust.
Right. Incredibly impactful.
It must have had a profound impact on her.
For sure.
Plus her own struggles with mental illness, that finds its way into her writing, too.
Yeah, it's like her life experiences became, well, the source of her art.
It makes you think about how much of ourselves we pour into our creative work.
It's all connected.
Sadly, she died quite young.
Yeah, by suicide at 36.
Tragic, but she left this remarkable body of work behind.
It's incredible, really, how her voice still resonates all these years later.
Absolutely. So what kind of themes really stand out in her writing, would you say?
Well, one that's just like right there on the surface is her relationship with language itself.
Oh, how so?
It's almost obsessive, like she's wrestling with it.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's this line from En Contra where she says, Yo no sufro, yo no digo, sino mi asco por el lenguaje de la ternura, es ahí los morados, esa sangre acuada.
Wow, that's intense.
Yeah, right.
So she's not just saying words fail her, but that the language of tenderness, it's almost repulsive to her.
Yeah, like it's insincere or something.
I wonder if she's trying to create a new language then.
Oh, maybe. But there's definitely this, deep distrust of conventional language. But at the same time, she recognizes its power.
Right, so it's a bit of a paradox.
Definitely. And it makes me wonder, have you ever felt like words failed you?
Oh, absolutely. When trying to express something really personal, like grief or love.
Yeah, those big ones.
It's like there are never the right words.
Exactly.
So how does Pizarnik deal with this struggle in her writing?
Well, one way is through fragmentation.
Fragmentation?
Yeah, her sentences, they often break off, shift abruptly.
Okay, I see.
Almost like mirroring how her thoughts actually work, all jumbled up.
Like trying to capture those raw emotions?
Right, even if it breaks all the grammar rules.
I'm seeing that in her prose, like in El Hombre del Antifaz Azul.
Oh, good example. The narrative jumps around so much, it's almost dreamlike.
It's a little disorienting.
But also really compelling.
Yeah, I agree. Now this fragmentation...
Yeah, those big ones.
It's like there are never the right words.
Exactly.
So how does Pizarnik deal with this struggle in her writing?
Well, one way is through fragmentation.
Fragmentation?
Yeah, her sentences, they often break off, shift abruptly.
Okay, I see.
Almost like mirroring how her thoughts actually work, all jumbled up.
Like trying to capture those raw emotions?
Right, even if it breaks all the grammar rules.
I'm seeing that in her prose.